Alright, so it's a Hecarim game, and I know people have been wanting one, and I finally managed to play him. Which one? Because I always have to try to justify a champion in my lineup before I play them. Which do. And in this case, I just kind of selfishly picked them, so there's no actual raw logic here. So, Hecarim. I believe my runes were some combination of armor, pen red, and attack damage, while armor yellows, magicians blues, and attack damage quints were the rest. My masters were 4, 5, and 21, taking the cooldown reduction from the offensive tree, the defensive masteries against monsters and champions in the defensive tree, and any relevant 21 in utility. So first gank on Fizz, he still gets stunned by Veigar and gets clobbered. Not much to gain there. However, bottom lane just had a huge engagement, and for some fucking reason, Tristana stays there with like no health. So I just bum rush her, I get polymorph, but I come out anyway, swinging and kill her. Then we chase after Lulu, and she's forced to, I believe, flash? Yes, she flashes. There we go. Bitch lost her flash. So now, this video is going to take a dramatic change a little bit, but once again, gank Fizz, his Q doesn't help, his E doesn't save him, he gets clobbered and slashed about. He ends up having to use his flash, so now he has no flash. Keep that in mind. Alright, so you can see he's already cussing at me in all chat. He's not the most flavorful person out there. Yeah, I don't even think he actually speaks English. You'll see soon enough. So, basic clearing and whatever. Holding the lane out for the Veigar, and look, here I just kind of tanked them in just a little bit and keep them from going to the tower. It's kind of a basic thing as junglers. They try to gank top lane, nothing comes from it. So far, a pretty slow game. Now, Hecarim, I've mentioned it before. Well, actually, here, look. Fizz, for whatever reason, tried to fight Veigar in our jungle, and then it gets caught off and then killed. I'm going to rewind it. I did rewind it while I was recording so you can see it better. I go to my blue, and then we see Fizz just sticking around and whatever, so I realize, oh, he's going to try to fight Veigar. He Qs into Veigar, E's, and then Qs into him, and now he's got no mobility. Remember, he used his flash already, so he's basically dead. I think he just sat there and accepted it. I know it's not a real gank if, you know, you enjoy it. Wait, no. Fuck. I forgot. That was a kind of a take on that Republican guy who says, you know, it's not a real, if it's not a real gank, if it's not a real gank, your body has ways to, you know, stop the, I don't know, kill the pregnancy or whatever. Well, anyways, the trigger's dead. Go down, gank bottom, and then the Blitzcrank, I don't know why he didn't just pull. I don't know if it was on cooldown, but it kind of ended up in his death. Even if he had gotten the kill on Tristana, he still would have died, kind of giving Tristana a kill in the first place for a kill for him. It's like, kind of pointless. But here you go. Once again, the Fizz dies to the Veigar in a really pathetic way, and then DCs. He goes AFK, and rages. He rage quit. And this isn't the first time it's happened. Some of my placement match opponents, I can't upload most of my placement matches because they were, you know, they had someone DC, someone rage, and whatever. I've had one in one of my placement matches, and holy hell, it made me sad. I had, in one of my first placement matches of this season, I had 2 DCs, like in the same game. Well, it didn't even disconnect. They AFK'd. One guy AFK'd, that the other guy, like, I don't know, said, oh, we lost hope, and then went, like, you know, disconnected. And then the Lucian decided, you know what, we can't win anymore. Let's not even try. Even though we kind of actually were doing well 3v5. So that brings up the question. Think of it as a question of the day that I should be putting in my videos from now on. How do you actually think, do you think it's pretty bullshit how Riot handles DCs? I mean, Dota 2 allows you to leave a game if there's a disconnect and you don't get punished for it. I know they're afraid of people abusing it, but you can just report them, hopefully, and then, you know, you can report them, or you can prevent the dual queue if they're playing with friends or whatever. Or certain ranks can't allow this or something stupid like that. I don't know. Dota 2 has better ways of handling a DC. An intentional DC gets punished, and an intentional DC doesn't punish all the other players. a DC of a friend or someone on your team allows you to fucking pause the goddamn game. Now, I know pausing has been implemented in this game for the tournament draft, but why not for ranked? I'm pretty sure it would just take one fucking button for them to switch on their code and then presto. If you guys didn't know, like you saw the Elise, she asked us to report the Fizz. If you guys didn't know, apparently asking for someone to be reported is punishable. Like, even if it's legitimate, you're not supposed to say, please report Fizz. That's apparently against the Summoner's Code and against Riot's wishes. So, I'm just, I'm asking here, what do you think about just the way Riot handles this? It's kind of bullshit that my opponents who were legitimately trying very hard, look at bottom lane, lost this game because they had one douchebag who just got, very, very, emo fuckface kind of crap because he lost mid for his own stupid mistakes. It wasn't lag, it wasn't anything. Then it wasn't anybody else interfering. It was just him. He fucked himself over. He lost his own game. And yet he's taking it out on his opponents. That's like 100% not fair. I mean, I could understand someone getting frustrated. I mean, I'm not justifying someone being DC'd because of this. I could understand someone being frustrated because a jungler goes in mid lane twice or 3 times in a row and dies and helps out the opposing laner. But this guy was just a little bitch. This Fizz can go fuck himself. And yes, this video, while pretty angry and mean-spirited, was uploaded to explain to some people as to why I haven't uploaded all my placement matches from every character. I mean, from every account. 10, they all played 10, they all won 5-5 and then won 6-4. But it's true, some of them had DCs. Some of them were as poor quality as this game. So that is why, you don't see all the placement matches. And yeah. And yes, I know some Hecarim fans are disappointed, but, this is what I had as a result of this guy going AFK. And at least you saw what kind of build I'm taking now, and maybe you can give it a try yourself. It's very strong.